You've had a day or two now to reflect on the 90 minutes against MacArthur. What are your thoughts on it?
Frustration more than anything. We're creating lots of chances and very good chances, but look, the goalkeeper got man of the match, so that tells you a story, but also tells us that we need to be more clinical in their moments of the game. So I think that's where at the minute we're not taking advantage of the opportunities that we're creating, and we're letting teams off the hook. And I think all credit to MacArthur's goalkeeper for his performance, but we need to be better in them moments. So yeah, frustrated. The boys are really frustrated for the boys because they played so well, and again, against a team that were very physical. I thought we exposed them numerous times and got in and around the box, but look, poorly deflected goal off Ollie, and ends up being a winning goal. So disappointed, but yeah, it's we pick ourselves up and we got a big game this weekend.
And I just want to ask as well about Lawrence Russo, 17, got thrown on into the heat of the battle. How did you make of his performance and how impressed were you with him?
Yeah, really impressed. I mean, ideally, Birra's red card midweek was pretty harsh, but really felt for Yaron as well. Yaron's been desperate for his opportunity to play in the A-League, and he felt a little tweak the day before and thought he'd be fine, but unfortunately 20 minutes into the game his quad got worse. So yeah, we were forced into the change. But look, Lawrence is a kid. He's only been here a couple of weeks. Came from Melbourne. I think he was in Melbourne City's academy, and obviously Jess brought him in from knowing his potential, and I think he showed on the weekend. A little bit nervous at the start, which is normal. Didn't even expect to A, be on the bench, and B, to be coming on and making his debut after 20 minutes. But I thought once he composed himself, he had a couple of good actions, and I think he'll look back at that in years to come, and that'll be a massive moment in his career.
And do you have an update on how Yaron is? Obviously you did mention he came off after 20 minutes. Any update on the seriousness of the injury? Yeah,
he's had a scan. He's the specialist to look at that today, but he's going to be out for a while, that's for sure. So yeah, it's luckily Mark's Birras is back this weekend. So yeah, it's we'll have to assess and take it from there.
And two other players who have been injured as well. We have Nikolai Muller, who's joined us from Western Sydney, and fans haven't had a chance to see him yet. And also Matty Simon. We had Aloy Cole here last year, and we kind of have lost that front of the park goal scorer that banked in the goal. So when can we expect to see both of those boys in the squad?
Yeah, so Nikolai's back training. Obviously frustrating injury that sort of reoccurred. So look, we're not going to rush it. Hopefully he'll be back in the next couple of weeks. And look on Matty Simon. He was top goal scorer last season. He's a big talisman for us. But yeah, it's a really frustrating injury. It could be 2 weeks. It could be longer. It's obviously it's a slight injury on a disc on his neck. And yeah, it just came from nowhere. So yeah, and it's obviously touching on a nerve and affecting his movement. So look, until that settles down. But look, he's seen another specialist this week, and we're confident that he could be back in a couple of weeks. But yeah, it's very, very frustrating for Matty first and foremost, and obviously to have your top goal scorer from last season unavailable at the minute. It's I'm sure he'll be watching the last couple of games, and knowing that he could be on a score sheet a couple of times. So yeah, we need to start scoring goals now, and that's what we'll be working on this week.
And obviously this week we do have Sydney FC at home, our first home game of the season. I feel like it's there's an A that played at home. How important is it to have a massive crowd back in this on Sunday afternoon?
Yeah, look, it seems like we've not been playing a home game for a long time. Can't wait to get back to the Central Coast Stadium. We've had 5 away games since the start of the season. So this will be the first time we're back there. We really want to give a shout out to all the fans and hope everyone can come and support us this weekend. Fill the stadium, give us that 12th man, and again, hopefully everybody's desperate to watch football. I know they've watched the games and they've supported us on these 5 away trips, which is not easy. So now we're looking forward to getting back there on Sunday and putting in a good performance against Sydney.